You know what time it is. It's Friday. It's time for the Rookies Weekly Update. I'm your host, Connor Woodard. Let's get started. Next month, we may finally have official word from Apple unveiling their new XR headset. Palmer Luckey, the founder of Oculus, said while he hasn't seen the final version, the earlier version of the headset he did see was excellent, expensive, and a huge deal. Luckey continued saying that he thinks they're following a pretty smart strategy, making VR into something everybody wants before it's something that everybody can afford. I'm a huge VR nerd, so I'm all fingers crossed that this actually happens. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has been released for 1 week, and the reviews are phenomenal. This is Nintendo's most anticipated release in decades, and it is being so well received by critics and gamers alike. Cartoon Brew has posted an article about Sony Imageworks setting up a new studio in Montreal, but the starting salary at $22.50 an hour has received a lot of backlash online. This is a bit below what you'd expect a junior position to make, but that rate is measured in US dollars, and apparently Montreal has a lower cost of living. Still, this is sparking some controversy. Did you know that Anatomy for Sculptors has an amazing ArtStation page? Just jam-packed full of resources and references, completely loaded with guides that will help anyone from beginner to professional master their anatomy sculpts. Johannes Andersson has created a ChatGPT plugin for Maya. The trailer looks cool, and I can see this helping out with some tutoring aspects of learning Maya. Seems like it could speed some stuff up. FlippedNormals released the ultimate 3D dictionary for beginners, and it's good. If you've heard the term UDIM, but you don't know what it means, or what the heck textile density means, I'd definitely give this thing a once over. There's some vocab for every department. If you're not following Steven Silver already, I totally recommend it. Steven is an artist recruiter at Disney TVA and a longtime character designer and artist. He makes posts like this with really helpful tips for artists at all stages in their career. And if you're into animation, I recommend Paul Johnson's LinkedIn page, as he is nearing his 100th episode of Adventures in In-Betweening. He breaks down some of the most classic and iconic animated television series. Hitmarker posted the trailer for this really creative game that uses a LiDAR scanner for you to be able to move around. I just love how unique this gameplay looks. CG Spectrum has some new courses on 3D architectural visualization, which is being mentored by department head Nicklas Byriel and other architectural visualization masters. Picking up these skills is pretty broadly useful across the industry. This is only loosely related to 3D art, but heavily involves 3D technology. Google's Project Starline. It's basically a device that captures a 3D image of a subject, compresses that down, and then streams it to a 3D TV on the other side. This gives people the impression like they're really seeing the person in front of them. A 3D camera plus a 3D TV. This is pretty cool tech. This would beat out Zoom, but how consumer ready is it? And would we need both devices? But anything that uses 3D technology to help connect and bring people together, I think is really cool and interesting. This is it. This is basically your last chance. There's only 12 days left to submit to the Rookie Awards, and we all know render time and software updates and computer crashes and everything that can go wrong will go wrong, because that's how projects work. So treat today like the deadline and submit your entry now. Don't leave it to the last day. If you do, who knows what will go wrong? And plus, it's really stressful. Just submit it ASAP. Submit it right now. Stop watching the video. Go submit your Rookie Awards submission right now. Do it. Do it. We've got a concept illustrator internship open at Universal Creative. Wildbrain is hiring lighting and comp artists. The Embassy is hiring a variety of roles across departments. Disney's got a crowds artist open in Vancouver. DNEG Vancouver is hiring a bunch of experienced positions. Bardell Entertainment is hiring lighting and comp artists for a new Sausage Party TV series. Amir Satbat's Games Jobs Directory has been updated to version 8.1. There are 531 game companies, 12.7 thousand jobs. And sadly for me, it's no longer on Google Sheets and has been moved to Excel. There were reasons for this change, explained in the release of version 8.0. The featured rookies profile of the week belongs to Patwant Singh for this amazing antique sewing machine. Really high quality textures and models that go into the beautiful details of this asset. The next featured artist is not actually any individual artist, but actually belongs to this Weta FX Last of Us shot breakdown. An amazing level of detail in zombies, explosions, destructions, vehicle assets, and all kinds of crazy mayhem. Jared Sabata has shared a breakdown of his procedural brick generator, as well as his talk with Jonathan Bananas at GDC. For material artists, it's a must watch. And the last piece is this character art from Headhopper Studios, which shows an amazing level of detail and an extremely low poly asset. Thank you so much for watching. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below, and I hope you have an awesome weekend.